morning, good morning. It's a wonderful day. Good morning, hey, hey. All right. Guess what, guys? Today is Thursday. In other words, Friday Junior! Friday Junior! It's Friday Junior! Okay. Here's the deal. Whoops, I tooted my own horn. The thought. It is Thursday. It's Friday Junior. Thursdays I don't seem to mind as much because I know all I have to do is get through today. And then I just have one more day. I think this is getting loose. I have just one more day. One more day. Hang on, babies. One more day. See that white house right there? That big white house? That's my sister's house. Sorry. I drive past that twice a day. That's my sister's house. All right. You know, here's the thing. There we go. I just magnet. So here's my thought. My thought. Why do I look cross-eyed? So, you know, last night I was drinking coffee. I was on Destiny's channel and Tommy's channel, and I was just kind of sitting there at my desk, exhausted. And I was trying to get all my jewelry done. What I actually ended up doing, good morning, lovely. What I actually ended up doing was watching my auction from start to finish, fast forwarding a little here, fast forwarding a little there, because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any bids. I know there were a couple of times there were bid controversies, no drama, nothing like that, because my lovelies are wonderful. And I just wanted to make sure that I remembered what went to who. I got a couple of things packaged. I got one invoice sent out. One invoice to Jilly. I got Thelma's packaged. Here's the thing. Yes, my hyperbutt's drinking a Monster in the morning. I didn't have any coffee. I slept until 7:30. All right, baby. Because, you know, you're going 30 miles an hour in a 50. And you've got four-wheel drive. So I'm thinking, baby boy, let's get this going. Have you seen my road rage? It's a real thing. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Vanessa. Yeah, this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm charging actual shipping, so I have to put all the addresses into the computer. And Can't stand that. The roads are clear. I just don't understand it. Look at how far back he is. He's got 4-wheel drive. Yeah, vroom. He's got 4-wheel drive. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning. Good morning, Jesse. It's the Mama Drive Hour. Good morning, Jesse. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, I have zero patience in the morning for people that don't even drive close to the speed limit, and other people have to drive so far. So this is what I am doing, you guys. I went through and I watched the auction. I wrote down, what the item was, the bids, the top bidders. I was helping Destiny out a little bit last night, and making sure everything looks beautiful, wrapping everything. And when I get home tonight, I will be finishing sending out the invoices and actually packaging everything up. So everything's going to be going out tomorrow. You guys will actually get an invoice tonight. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to give you... Hi, Darlene. I'm sorry that I have not given you guys an invoice yet. And I am truly sorry. I know some of you guys, when the auction got over with, it was still early. But for me, it was late. Because I'm East Coast. And then when I got home last night, I love all the rainbows in the chat. I really, really, really do. When I got home last night, my husband was a little demanding of my time. And that's okay, because I actually wanted to spend time with him. And when I sat down at my desk, Good thing I wasn't speeding. I mean, I generally don't speed, but I'm really glad I wasn't. When I sat down at my desk to actually do everything, I think the exhaustion of the week caught up with me, because I was just kind of like... Because I had been trying to watch the auction on my breaks and stuff and write notes. And there were 2 instances where we had bidding after the sold. One was the silver-toned bracelets that Esme won, and then Velma bid on them. And Velma's bid was after the sold. There was no question about that. I'm sure her internet was just a little bit behind. And then Esme had a bid, and it was very, very close. And I believe, Vanessa, you won that. And you said, no, because you're such a sweet girl, sweet gal. You said, no. Esme had a bid that came in on time. And Esme said, no, it's okay. Spread the wealth, because that's my girl, Esme. Well, I mean, I was watching it in, actual, live chat and listening to my voice. And Esme came in. I was sold bid. It was like, yay, or yay, Vanessa, sold. And then as I said sold, boom. It was like sold, boom. Esme's bid came in. I mean, I played that thing 5 or 6 times. Good morning, Jen. I played it 5 or 6 times, and Esme did not make the bid. So I want you to know that you actually did win that. It was not a case of Esme coming in, and then oops, we missed it, and yeah, oops, we missed it, and Esme was kind and generous and backed down, which she would have been. And at the time, Esme's like, hey, no problem, share the wealth. And I was just like, thank you, Esme, and move on, and I would do that too. I mean, look, everybody's internet crashes. There are times when, you think you've got something and the internet is just not the same. Like Ryan had called out that I won $200 from he and Allie one time. He called me out as the winner, but then when he looked back on his end, there was somebody that was just before me, even though on my end it looked like I won, and I was like, because we were like $100 short on bills. This was quite a while ago, like a year ago. We were like $100 short on bills at the time, and I was like, woohoo! I mean, I screamed out loud. Yeah, it is. And then he's like, no, mama, I'm sorry, mama, I'm sorry, mama. Mary, who's the Mary that they always talk about? She beat me. And I was just like, I was just crying. But hey, that was it. I was a little bit of sore loser. Ryan says, we'll send you a beanie instead. And I was like, okay. But yeah, and there's been times when I've bid on things in auctions and I didn't make it. But I'm not going to complain about it, because you know what? It's hard enough to hold an auction. This is what I was thinking before. It's hard enough to hold an auction, let alone have people crying in the background. No! That $5 piece of jewelry was supposed to be mine. Or whatever, I'm not gonna do that. It's hard enough to do an auction, and now I really know it's hard enough to do an auction. Thank goodness I had such a pro as Destiny in my chat that was on top of it. That my final listing that bid. Darlene, why would you not be okay? Did I miss something? Did you have a CAT scan? You did. Or an MRI. You had an MRI. Everything's okay? Artificial energy is a wonderful thing. Did I miss my turn? Did you guys let me miss my turn? No, I didn't. But you know what? I'm out of windshield washer fluid. I hate that. I must have clear windows. So who's all in the chat? Can everybody give Mama a thumbs up? Hit the thumbs up and then hit a thumbs up in the chat so I can see everybody that's here, please. And then I want to talk about what I'm going to do when I get home and everything, and what I want you guys to do for me. Hi, Daisy. Daisy Naples. Look, so when I see Daisy Naples, I just think of Daisy Duke in Florida. And, you know, like shipwrecked in Naples? Like, you're in Florida with him. Hi, Sandra. It's Valentine's Day. My husband didn't even say goodbye to me this morning. I was up until 4:30 this morning. He didn't even say goodbye to me this morning. It's Valentine's Day. Thank you for the thumbs up, my lovelies. So, okay, as far as the invoices go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and work a little bit at work on my lunches and my breaks, okay? Because I don't have any packages to send out today. I did not have any eBay sales. Yes, thank you. And I'm going to get everybody's invoice out tonight. And what it's going to have, look, I was trying to do an invoice. And when I've gotten invoices in the past, they've been detailed invoices that show the amounts plus the shipping. And I can't figure out how to do that. It just gives a set amount that you owe. And I missed my turn, guys. Now I gotta go the long way. I missed my turn. Unbelievable. Not paying attention. I gotta go the long way. The way I don't like to go anymore. Which will be the way I come home too, because I have a check to deposit. So I'm gonna get all the invoices. I'm gonna figure out how to do a detailed invoice like Jilly sent me when I bought from her, and it'll show the cost of the items and the shipping. Good morning, Thelma. I have your lovelies wrapped up, my darling. And okay, Thelma, so when you unwrap your pearl necklace, look, I don't have any necklace cards, so I made a necklace card, and then I wanted the necklace to stay really, because that one was so long, I kind of made, I made holes with my tools and put, twist ties through the foam board to secure your necklace in place, so it would be nice and beautiful when you got it. Not tangled, not jostled, nothing like that. Happy Valentine's Day, my lovelies. So I'm going to figure out how to send the detailed invoices. So if you don't get a detailed invoice, in your message, if I can't figure it out, in your message will be like the item that you bought and how much you bought it for, and the shipping. And again, it's my shipping, how much it's going to cost me to send to you. There's no padding of shipping or anything like that. Like to send to Jilly, it only cost $2.33 to send 5 items to her. So, I mean, shipping's pretty cheap. So I will be doing all of that tonight. So I am sorry I did not get all of that done, you guys. I got some done. I did not get all of it done, and I do apologize. When is the next auction? Oh, Daisy, my darling. A lot of people have been asking me that. Aw, thank you, Thelma. A lot of people have been asking me that. Thelma, what I was telling the girls I was doing is I went through and rewatched the auction last night. And I was kind of trying to do it on my breaks at work, but I get interrupted on my breaks at work. I don't even, really get to take a full break or anything. And I watched the full auction back because there were 2 times where you had bid on the silver bangles $21, and it was after the auction had already ended, and I wanted to see in real time, in live chat, the auctions. And there was another time you did. I'm so sorry, Vanessa. We talked last night when we were on Tommy's channel and the Shamrock Pixie last night. I was helping her out on some things that because I had not slept but 7 hours in 3 nights. I asked Tommy, I said, would you mind, Tommy, if we skipped tomorrow morning? And there were quite a few people in the chat, you know, quite a few of the regulars, and he said, no, that would be fine. I'll take my medicine for his back and stuff so he could sleep in. And I said, thank you, baby. You know, you should be taking your medicine every night. But thank you very much. I kind of would like to sleep until 20 after 7. You know, get up, get dressed, you know, out the door for work. You know, just really give me an opportunity to get a little bit of sleep. I didn't go to bed until 4:30. So the fact that I didn't go live at 6:30 gave me 3 hours of sleep. So I was very grateful for that. So I'm very sorry I let you down there, Vanessa. I'm really, really sorry. It's not something that's normally going to happen. Trust me. Tommy and I both want to, in Destiny, be up every morning at that 6:30. You know, even when I go full time, I want to be up. I want to be up and working. So I'm really sorry about that, honey. I have to figure out how to put out a YouTube notification that's just a picture. Oh, was it you? Somebody else? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was you that was madly in love with me, Vanessa. It must be someone else. Hi, Esme. Hey, Esme, I was talking about how I watched back the video last night, and when you had that bid on the silver tone bangles, I was watching it live time. It was Darlene? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm driving, so I just get a quick glimpse of this stuff, you guys. Esme, and you said, no, it's okay. Share the wealth. You were a hair trigger past. Well, yeah, I did, Thelma. You know, Destiny was like, oh, I don't know. And then Esme was like, hey, no problem. It's not a problem. Share the wealth. And I was like, thank you very much, Esme. I wasn't going to get into it. There is no, instant replay. You solve it, you move on. No drama, mama, right? Well, here's the thing. No. She missed the bid. Rebecca, she missed the bid. Because as I was watching it, and I was watching the live chat, I'm listening to my voice, and I'm like, yay, Vanessa sold. And then boom. It was after I said sold, boom, her bid came in. So she was late. And I mean, just by a hair trigger, she was late. But she was late. So you actually did win that. So it was not, even though Esme was very gracious about it, I mean, you had the bid. So I wanted you to know that. And even if you didn't, Esme is such a class act that, yeah, see? She's like, Rebecca, it's cool. And me telling Esme, hey, you just beat it. Because, guys, I sat for 4 hours and watched this thing back, looking at myself acting a fool, right? Kind of laughing at myself. And, I was like, oh my Lord, am I really like that? But I wanted to make sure Destiny had a list for me. This was my first auction. I knew we had a couple oopsies as far as, you know, did people get in on time? Did they not? I wanted to see that. I want 100% authenticity and accuracy. So I watched it. And then I started to package everything up and whatnot. And then I have to throw my lovely gifts and everything like that in there. Because people are going to get gifts. And I don't have any beautiful thank you cards or anything like that right now. And I feel really bad about that. And I don't even have my thank you stickers now. You know what? Did you get my email about that, Esme? I have to call you. Don't talk about the... Yes, and all devices are different. You're right, Thelma. Yeah, fair warning. And so, and Destiny's not familiar with auctions. She doesn't watch a lot of auctions and stuff like that. But I thought Destiny did a fantastic job. You know, how she did everything and how she processed everything. And, I was watching it, how I was handling things, and, I took your feedback, Thelma, and Rebecca's feedback, and, I was watching it. Esme, you just don't pay attention. I said, don't talk about it. So the bangle that I thought might be 925, I spent about an hour last night acid testing jewelry, and that bangle was not 925. Yeah, I thought Destiny did a really good job too, Thelma. And Esme, I'm going to call you, and we're going to work something out, because I truly feel that since you brought it up, had I not talked about that bangle possibly being, well, I love you if you're talking to me. Well, listen, I honestly, in my heart, believe, because we jumped from a $6 bid, and then you bid $20, Esme, and I honestly believe with all my heart, you wouldn't have bid 20 if you hadn't have thought there's a possibility of that bracelet being a 925. So, we're going to work something out there, whether you like it or not, because, woo, I like that corner. Oh, stop. Look, I'm beyond fair, you guys. I'm beyond fair, and I try and be generous. So, we're going to work something out, you and I, baby girl, because I felt bad about that. So, okay, guys, I'm at work, so I've got to go. But please know, I will be doing your invoices this evening, okay? And you'll get your invoice in the mail tonight. I love you. And I promise you that. And I'm going to probably have everything wrapped tonight, too, because everything's all beautifully where it needs to be and all set. I just have to do the invoices and package the rest of everything. So it's Friday, Junior, my beautifuls. Let's see if I can get through this day. Wish Mama luck. Mwah! I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'm so grateful for you guys. All right, I gotta go. Bye.